under the grip of circumstances. The real fight of us on mankind is not with anyone else, but with our own circumstances. The fight is whether we keep losing ourselves in the grip of circumstances and slowly take our last breath cursing the time, or keep stretching our grip on these circumstances and curse its grip with time. It is easy to accept the situation of natural understanding, but there are pains in it too. Life seems easy here too, but it is not. But for those who keep fighting from the beginning, life is difficult for them too. There are pains in both the places, but in one there is the joy of victory, and in the other there is the pain of accepting the flow. Let us understand this with a small example. Accepting poverty and living in it is painful every next moment, and its blow crushes the inner soul, while rejecting poverty and fighting it is also the most difficult part. But this struggle keeps stretching the inner soul. The ideology of both Ambedkar and Gandhi is parallel, but still opposing. Gandhi was also against untouchability, but he wanted to maintain casteism, wanted to maintain the labor system so that social chores does not arise, and Ambedkar, a victim, wanted to end this route itself. The reason was that Ambedkar was a victim and Gandhi was not. Gandhi, who was a victim of it, also did wonders there. Gandhi was thrown out of the train compartment by the British. Gandhi threw the British out of India. It was not the blow of time, but the hot iron rod that struck Ambedkar's mind, and by walking in this blazing fire, Ambedkar decided the fate of the country. Today in this video, we will know how Ambedkar decided his destiny. Before the beginning of the video, we will tell you about the words of the famous French psychologist Christophe Jefferlot on Ambedkar, that he is amazed at how Ambedkar overcome many hardships in his life and become a great leader of India. Lord Ram is considered to be an incarnation of God. He started showing his defeat with his valor in his childhood itself. For Hindu religion, Lord Ram is an idol. He is worshipable. But for those crores of people of India whose suffering, even God does not end, Ambedkar's life is an example that has the power to give light even to the blind. Sociologist Christophe Jefferlot says Ambedkar was the first untouchable leader of India. Thus, he is a puzzle that how did he bring himself out of his social background to achieve this level and become a great politician. We cannot give a psychological explanation regarding the special qualities of his personality. In fact, his intelligence and willpower were extraordinary, on the basis of which he used to put all his strength in big projects, and this determination never let him fail. But this quality alone was not enough for his career. It is not easy to understand how Ambedkar reached the heights and become the leader of Dalits in India after independence despite various adverse circumstances. The point to be noted here is that psychologists are unable to decide how he reached this height in those circumstances. They are unable to understand his success, and his life will show that a miracle has not happened to him. Every time life has slapped him so hard that he was become bloody. Also, he was not an incarnation of God. He had all these same feelings that every common man has. Ambedkar was the youngest of his 14 siblings. In his childhood, Ambedkar was going to meet his father in Goregaon with his elder brother and his nephew. He catch the train from Patli railway After waiting for a long time, they are convinced the station master, who was also a Hindu, to arrange for a bullock cart, and thus they left for Goregaon. As soon as the cart driver came to know that they belongs to a low caste family, he made them get down from the cart, but when the boys paid double the money, he allowed them to sit in the cart, but the cart had to be pulled by Baba Saheb's elder brother for fear of becoming impure. The cart driver did not sit in the cart and kept walking behind the cart on foot. The children had to travel from evening till night without drinking even a single bottle of water. On the way, wherever they asked for water, people pointed to dirty water or asked them to go ahead. This was the first home shock of Baba Saheb when he realized that he belonged to a low caste. According to the rules of Hindu caste, he has to consume dirty food and water. Where such a system exists, won't hatred grow from the root in his mind? In protest against this, Baba Saheb was seen drinking water in a public place. After this, people of the upper caste catch him and beat him badly. After this, Baba Saheb come to know about many barbaric rules made against the untouchables. We must remember that today's Hindu religion is revered because of those great men who brought revolutionary changes in it. It is difficult to find a smiling picture of Baba Saheb. Even the system of independent India did not let a smile come on his face till his last breath, because he did not abolish the caste system. He did prematurely. He was an advocate of bringing big changes for the Dalits in the country, and today's skin of India would have been different if we were alive. Later he also come to know that his sisters cut his hair because barbers did not cut his hair, because they would become impure. In fact, caste-based oppression was prevalent very harshly due to orthodox Brahminism even before Ambedkar come into politics. Any kind of contact with untouchable was considered to be polluting, and it was also considered worse. Even their shadow was considered impure. There was a time when the untouchable had to walk on the road with an earthen pot and a broom tied to a rope in their garden, so that the upper caste people walking on the road on which they are walking do not get polluted by the footprints of the untouchable and the spittle thrown by them on the roads. There was a provision of strict and heavy punishment for the violation of the rules set by the lower caste people, even unknowingly. Due to facing such humiliation, Ambedkar developed hatred for the Hindu system, because due to this system, he and the people of this caste had to live a miserable life. Many painful incidents made Baba Saheb realize that the caste system is based on discriminatory provision. He made his elimination his goals in life. Due to regular humiliation and inhuman treatment by the people of this society, Bhim's personality started taking a different shape, and he became quarrelsome and fearless. He could also ignore someone if he found any deficiency in their behavior and discipline against the rule. But if seen 1 minute, it was the strictness of discipline that gave birth to Baba Saheb, who created the constitution of the betterment of millions of people of India. If you want to know the truth behind Baba Saheb's success, then discipline and the hardest of hard work have been his capital. He was such that once he went to school drenched in the rain because his friend had challenged him to come to school without an umbrella in the rain. And then one day he reached school drenched. We will meet again next series.